Hello, people of the internet world. I'm Sean, and welcome back to Amnesia: Dark Descent. Last time we left off, uh, oh yes, we're in a prison of some sort. Or maybe more like a dungeon. I, I'm not particularly certain if what I call it matters, but the game was darker than I even remember. Ah, right. Um, yeah, the glass jar. So yeah, we need the glass jar to oh, there wasn't anything over here, right? Nothing that I haven't already grabbed. Forgot I'm crazy. What was this way? I really don't know where I am. Ow, my eyes.
Hey! Anybody! Help! Christ. I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Hmm? That's interesting. It's just straight up a dead guy. Okay. That's interesting. I actually don't think I've seen a body yet.
4th of August,
Oh, here we go.
1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
Well, I'm gonna assume he meant something. Okay. Yep, there's a guy there. Oh. So while he wanders the halls, we can stare at this guy's ass. Or not. Okay. Yes, you. Oh, is this? I don't even want to know. I'm assuming he left. I don't hear him anymore. Okay, well that was kind of rude. I was hiding behind that door. right. And then this leads. Yes, okay. So now let's go back to the acid. Which is this way? Can't forget that I'm legally insane. And I haven't been in this. Well, doesn't matter if I've been in that door. It's definitely a guy coming. Let's hope he does not decide to come check out the nice vat of acid we have here. Instead, decides to screw off. After all, they're not real. I don't believe he's real, therefore he's not. See? Not real. Not real. Not real. Must remember. Oh, knife, I protect myself. Yeah! I'm pretty sure that actually won't help me. Okay, that guy's just gonna... Is that him? No. Alright, well, I think I have to go this way. You know, I do remember this did diverge. I wonder what leads this way. Is it just a cave-in? Okay. That's very helpful. Not. Alright, well, because he's not real, I'm gonna keep running. I mean, it's not like they're very fast, so I'm not particularly worried. I think. Again, I must remember that I'm clinically insane, and everything I hear isn't real. Unless it sounds like it could kill me, then it might be real. Really? What? Oh, you're kidding me. So wait, hold on. That's really nope. Perhaps I'm supposed to just use it on the other one. I gotta go this way. I mean, we'll see, but if it doesn't work on that one, I think maybe I'm just actually meant to go through the tunnels.
Who are you to question me?
Me. That's who. Oh, bloody hell. Wait. Okay, well, Wait, so what do I need acid for then? I don't immediately remember anything. staircase there? Another padlock. Hold on, I haven't been this way before. Hold on, Sorry for your loss. But your existence is none of my issue. The dark towers of Brandenburg rose above the forest and were silhouetted against the snow-white moon. Couldn't help feeling sad for some reason.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come.
I'm going to assume I must bother.
We're almost there.
Okay. Perhaps I'm just meant to go back. For now, at least. Unless I'm also meant to, like, capture some water. Yeah, clearly, I must be able to go more places in the prison. Well, that's not really something I can do anymore, though. Shit. Well, I know what to do, oil. My thingy. No? Not the right type of oil, I see. It's wonderful. Really. I guess I'll go kill myself. Wow. Well, clearly. Wonderful. Look at me go. Seems to be day out. Seems to be. So that one's not working. And we can't go any further because of the water. So that leads us there. But what about this door? Well, you know what? Why would I go in that door when I already know that the thing I probably need for the stuff in that door is over here? The purpose of the inner sanctum has always been to study orbs, find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this.
How conserving water from the spring?
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking?
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Okay then. It's over here.
Seventh
What's
of
this?
August,
Oh, more
1839.
reading.
There is no
that I don't
denying
have to
that
do.
Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Redirect sewer water. Ah, I see. How am I redirecting? Unsure. There's a box here. Ah, yes. Oil. Perfect. I prefer my ears not to chitter. Okay, well. Certainly I must just break it. Well, that was quite simple. On to the next. Ah, more water. Another thing.
1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light.
I feel like I made a mistake with trying to pick this up after the thing.
It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander
But I like the way he intonates his own words. So yeah, I guess we're just going to have to deal with this.
Pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. Not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
That wasn't annoying in the slightest. Again, cannot forget that I'm just insane. Ow. I think that was just me breaking my feet. Okay. Assuming one more valve I have to turn to raise the water level.
9th of
Before that,
August,
let's read this.
1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Is that why we're going to kill him? Would not be surprised. He's going to try to take over the world with my orb. There's nothing in the water. I don't know what that noise was, but I am just legally insane, so I'm going to ignore it. So now this should be flooded to hell. Or is it the I don't know. I literally honestly just did not read that. No, I don't want to hurt my legs, please. What was I saying? Alright, we lowered this. That's what I was trying to say. Ah, yes, of course, though. There's a poison in this algae down there. That must be what the other room is for. Or, wait. No, I'm assuming that's what that room is for. That room is for. This room, I'm assuming it's just another path. The blue light blind hymns had done inside that murky tomb in Algeria. Just as enchanting, but the Baron's firm hand held him back.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
It's through here. Okay. Well, this seems suspicious. Wow, through here, which I didn't even see. Huh. I wonder if that blue light was meant to mean anything. Perhaps this room will tell me why that's important. And I don't want to crouch. No. It's gonna knock over. No. God damn it. Oh, bloody hell. the door. Oh, there's more. You're kidding me. Okay. Alright. Well, now there's more noise going on, so I'm assuming that's what I was meant to do. Let's try this door. I see. So, if the pattern stands, then this room must be what I'm supposed to do with those levers. So, the one on the left is about head height, the one on the right is about above head height, and the other one's jump. Okay. Hold on, so this one, if I'm reading this correctly, would be about there. This one should be about here. There. Perhaps I should do that backwards. Yeah, so this one should go down a little bit. This one. Perfect. Okay.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
Alexander, you here? Here's another thing. Machine. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. They thought that generations of men have passed away since I... The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is almost tiring. Limitations of this world have made my work quite difficult, forced me to build a thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Flow of tame lightning, crudely replaced by pressured steam, pushes away through pipes and turbines. It changed anything the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass and carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hopes that they will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. What now? Ooh, oil. Nice. Well, let's grab this, since clearly there's a blue light around it. I can't be imagined being told in any less of an obvious way. This is important. Let me guess. I need each of these for this room? No. What is going on in this room anyways? I was right. It seems I will need even more than this. I'm just going to assume that these will kind of click into place. Wow. Ah, yes, we're fixing one side of the thing. That's going to be the one side of this. I see now. I understand it now. Did I not have, No, I already got all the discovery diaries. Okay. Alexander knew there must be a way to finish the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friend to harvest the vitae. That much was certain. Now we can lower this. All of that to lower a bridge. Alright. What do you mean it'll need a push? Jump on it. You mean the bridge itself, or do you mean something within the room? Beautiful wild orchids seem a testament to nature's strength being able to grow inside Brandenburg, unless it was Alexander's studies and care which enabled the flower to blossom. What's it mean by it needs a push? Hang on really quickly. No, that's sad. Did it just mean I need to grab like a rock from below? I'd assume so. I mean, after all, what else could it really mean? Wait for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape or contour appeared. Send a good couple of these up for good measure. Well, let's see it. Assumedly, I should just be able to grab one of these and toss it up. If that's what it means, but I don't know. The bridge seems a bit heavy for that. A little push. A push from what? Which part of it is stuck? I'm no engineer, but you could either mean bridge. Ow. Or something else. Now, how does that help? I don't think it means any other object. And I don't think it means the bridge. What do you mean? The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this. Certainly I am blind, right? The other one came down fine. I have a crank. I picked up a crank in here. What would I need a crank for? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I haven't tried to use my objects on the, the lever. Am I just supposed to use my objects on this? Crank, go. Bat, go. Crank, go. Drill, go. This, go. Glass jar, go. Define push. It's not like I can grab onto it. If I could, I'd just do that. Now I've fallen again. At this point, it'd just be easier to die, because I don't want my screen to be red for the foreseeable fucking future. I'm gonna kill myself really quickly, just to not have a red screen. Really? Let me die. Please. I beg you. Oh, you have to be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna assume you can't die from fall damage. Maybe I was right with the weight thing, I just didn't apply enough. That'd be annoying if so, but... well, that also seems like a stupid solution to the problem. I feel like... the game has had, so far, pretty easy to figure out solutions, not fucking just stack random objects on this thing until it falls down. I'm going to assume that I either specifically needed a rock, because that I specifically needed a rock, because the other things disappeared. So that's interesting. Alright, well, I think that's all the time I have for this video. I love being close to dead. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.